Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kody Smithson, and I stream a whole lot of City Skylines a lot. And I just got done watching the Xbox Games showcase, and we saw some City Skylines 2 gameplay. And I just wanted to go through here and just give my live commentary. This is not going to be edited that much on what we see and what's new to the game, and what we can expect at least from this gameplay. You never know. It's a Paradox game. You never know. They might sell it short. But let's be optimistic here, okay? And let's look at this gameplay. So first thing I noticed is brush size. So like brush size. Now it just gave us a general. So in the City Skylines we have already now, we just have three sizes, just small, medium, large, right? But it seems like this brush size, it goes up to 300, and who knows how big it can go to? Possibly can go to 1,000. And as far as I can tell, by everything I can see right here, so obviously this is terrain modification, and I don't see a dirt gauge, so I don't think dirt is going to have a play in how we can sculpt the environment and make mountains or hills or whatnot, or make flat areas. Maybe it will. Maybe it's just not here in this frame, but that's something that's really got annoying to me, especially when like you just have like an empty field and there is no city yet. So like, where is this dirt coming from slash being stored? So I'm glad they're getting rid of the whole dirt limit thing, because that makes like no sense if you really do think about it too much. And also, like, if you think about it, this City Skylines is sort of almost a god game. So like, you could just, because especially with the whole disasters, and you could just send a meteorite at them. Like, if you think about it, it is kind of like a god game, but it's like, of course, like, like SimCity, of course, it is pretty much a god game. So I don't think a god would be limited to how much dirt they can do. So yeah, they got rid of the dirt, and I'm really glad that they did that. So let's continue. By the way, we got about a minute, a solid minute of gameplay, and there is a lot to get into. So this is without a doubt the part that I'm most excited about. Because do you realize how easy it's going to be to just make a city like this now? Okay, to make a gridded city, to make just, because I like to have a gridded city. When I do have like curves or something like that, it's usually to conform to like a coast, like right here. I would have like a curve right here, or if it's like a more circular island, I would curve it out. But 95% of my city is like this. And I see here in tool mode, they have, of course, straight, they have curve, but then they have it seems to be a free form, but also like another free form. I don't know, it could be. And then I am so excited for this. Okay, this this I don't even know what to say, guys. I'm just so excited. And also, we get a whole lot more telemetry, and of course we have a price up here. And so this is telling us that, hey, I'm pretty sure that this might be the meters square that we get. So this is actually like 656, square meters, and then we have 320 meters like on the x-axis, and 336 on the y-axis. So that's pretty cool. And then of course it gives us a what's the word? I'm not good at math. An inclination right here, and this 90, or not an inclination. I'm sorry, I apologize. An angle, and see, you can see that's 90%. Perhaps we can like, we could just like click this and then like drag out, and then we can do like another click to where we can perhaps maybe change the degrees right here, or just make little tiny changes to this, like just like a ticker, and then we just go by like one integer or whatnot. I don't know, maybe that is in this game, maybe that's there, but if that isn't, then there's, City Skylines modding community is amazing, and that's a really easy thing to mod in. So I'm extremely excited about this. So let's continue. All right, and right here, thank goodness, I can already see here. So this is 90 degrees to the district placement right here, or the squares that we get. I have a really annoying thing that happens because I'm using precision engineering as a mod, and a lot of times, the way I set up certain roads like conflict with the district placement, like the squares and whatnot, and it ends up looking really jagged, and it's broken up, and it looks broken, right? And it's not, you know uniform and connected and everything like that, right? So I'm glad that they added this to let you know before you place it down, hey, it's gonna look jagged, it's gonna look broken up, and so I'm glad that they put this. And also, I like how something I'm seeing a lot already is that they're implementing a lot of features that just get to the point, right? That just get to the point. Like, I want to make a road like this, so why don't you just make it to where it just has a node, and then that node already, like, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm saying. But you could just go through a road, and then it just continues the road. It builds it as if because in City Skylines, and that we have right now, you would have to individually like do this, then you have to switch to curve mode, and then you have to do that, and then you have to make that an intersection, then you would have to do that. But no, you could just do this in one fell swoop, and I like that. I think that's what this mode is. That might be a curvy, because these look very similar, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah. Whoa. Okay. So this, a lot of this is speculation because first of all, this game is coming out in October. That is really soon of this year. Okay, that is really soon. I thought it was gonna be like October of next year. Okay, but then again, this City Skyline is not really a big game now that I think about it. But there's a lot to unpack here. First thing I notice is it looks like we can decide whether or not. I think they're getting rid of high residential and low residential, and you could just make it to where it doesn't automatically fill in, because this looks like low residential here, huh? And then this looks like wall to wall. Yeah, that's exactly what this looks like. This looks like a low residential here, then this looks like wall to wall, and then this might be something else. I don't know. Maybe that's like an apartment, and then that's like a high rise or something like that, and that could be, looks like a garage, honestly, garage building. And then that's like another high rise. So that's amazing. They're letting us individually, put down the type of buildings instead of having to assign a district, or just having to make a district and then assigning it wall to wall. Because perhaps you want some to be like in one district, you want to be some wall to wall, some a skyscraper, or some is just little individual homes. And I always found that annoying. You have like 50 districts in like one residential area, just to have that little bit of variation. Or something I would do is that I would plot down the residential, and then I would assign it to like wall to wall, for example, right? And then I would have some of them move in and take up those spots, and then halfway through, when all of them are halfway taken up, I assign a different one, and so we can have that mixture up. But it seems like right here they're just implementing it to where we have direct say as to what buildings we can put in a residential area. And I'm not sure if this is getting rid of the whole district system. No, I don't think it is, because right here you can see that this looks like a district system. And so perhaps that allows us to enact different laws on different areas. But I do like this system. Now, I do have one worry, though, is do we have to do this? Because sometimes, me, whenever I have time to kill, and I just want to play City Skylines, I don't want to have to go into this game every time and have to individually put in every single building. So like I said, I'm excited to see that we're able to put individual buildings instead of different types like wall to wall, or or eco, or just individual houses. But if we have to do that every time, all the time, then that seems really boring and a little tedious after a while. So perhaps there's going to be a brush form. And actually, I think there is a brush form. Yeah, see right here. We have a paint form, and then we have a brush form, and then we could have that. We could do individual squares. So yeah, actually, there we go. So that kind of relieves a little bit of my fear a little bit, because I don't want to have to individually go through every single one. And perhaps we could just make a district and just say this one type, and then it just automatically does it. So that's amazing to give us that choice, to give us those options to either be directly involved, be really meticulous, and to put every individual building down. And we can even name them. Some people are really like that. I'm not really like that. I don't care what you name your house. Okay, it's not really how I go, but I like this feature very much. All right. This is going to excite a lot of people. I don't really care for roads. Okay? I don't really care for roads, right? But this is going to excite a lot of people. I don't really have much to say on this, but yeah, this is absolutely amazing. I'm seeing a lot more telemetry. They're implementing a lot more things that just tells us a lot more information. Also, some of the icons here just easily tell us, hey, This is one lane, this is two lane, this is three lane, this is four, this is five, and then perhaps that's what is that? Do you think that's a bridge or something like that? I think that is, and so on and so forth. And actually, this P, look here, that looks like parking spaces. So perhaps we can make the dreaded car reliant infrastructure. Perhaps we can do that instead of just making a mod where that's a unique building. We can just add parking spaces everywhere. But perhaps we could do that. Oh, also, hold on one second. If we go back real quick to the residential thing right here, we can pick a theme as we can in City Skylines. And so perhaps, like, if we click on American and then we click on this individual house, then it's going to be like an American home, right? Or if we do European, then it's going to be like the like this, right? In European, I like that. That's very much. So we can, again, you don't have to assign a district, an individual thing. You can have it be very chaotic and have a European apartment right here next to just a normal home. I don't know why you do that, but yeah, I like that as well. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm getting really excited for this. So, like I just said, it seems like they're implementing a lot of features that just get to the point. If you get my drift, because I like putting down highways and stuff like that, but having to do it, the left and right or left and right, depending on where you are in the world, that can get a little tedious. So they just get to the point here, and they can just have a dual, just in both directions immediately. Oh, and they're lined up, and they're lined up, and they're not crooked and whatnot. And more telemetry here, more telemetry, all that. Look, and yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm just taking this all in. Yeah, parallel mode. Yeah, that's what it's called right there. I'm really liking that. And these different snapping modes, I'm not sure what these would be. So maybe this is perpendicular. This one snaps to perhaps an asset or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of this. Yeah. Also, the graphics are really good, but who knows? This could be pre-rendered. But like I said, let's try and be optimistic here. let's try and be optimistic. Okay, so let's keep going. Ooh, what was that? University, a massive complex offers. Ooh, nice. Okay, so like upkeep. Of course, we have upkeep here. Efficiency. Okay, employees. Okay, students. Average time to graduate is 12 months. Okay. Oh, and it has a dropout rate. I like that. Operating district. Operating district. Nice. Noise pollution is low. All right, so yeah. I'm liking this. I don't know if this is one separate building or perhaps we can make like prefabs, something like that, right? Perhaps we can make prefabs, save them, and we can just load them in. That would be really interesting, but that's just speculation. We haven't seen that in here. And yeah, that's really interesting. It just looks like a normal neighborhood. Looking real nice. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, what was that? Let's get back to that screen real quick. Okay, so I think this is a tram depot. This might be a tram depot. Let's see. So we have, we have bus. I think that's metro. That's tram. That might be trolley. That might be ferry. I really was about to call an airplane a car. I swear. Yeah, so this is a tram space, and see, like right here. Ooh, this looks a whole lot more in depth. So we can actively change how the tram or the trolley depot looks like. And we can have it be like sort of like the airplane district mode mapping, where you can make your own airport, and you have to have an airstrip, and then you have to have an airstrip where they can dock and whatnot. So that's interesting. So they pretty much expanded out to that. I like that. Where's that? Oh, this is showing you the individuals. Yeah, like this. Like, yeah, it's showing you the line, the distance between them, and perhaps you can click on a node and see like how many people are waiting and whatnot. No, this is like half of a frame. Let me move out. Okay, there we go. Looks like roundabouts are gonna be just a little bit more easier. Okay. Springwood Loop. Yeah, I'm looking at all that. I'm liking this. All right, let's go. What else do we have? It shows you the length, the stops, the passengers on that. Now, of course, maybe you can click the individual nodes and see how many passengers are at each given stop. Who knows? Schedule, of course, you can set that color. I like that. You can select the vehicle model. So yeah, I think they're because I don't. By the way, guys, I don't know anything about vanilla City Skylines, and I refuse to know anything about it. Okay, because City Skylines is one of those games where when you mod it, you can't play without mods. It's like Skyrim. Okay, so I don't know anything about that. So yeah, um, with the I forgot what the mod is called, but it allows you to edit which types of trams you can have on the line. So specifically, like let's say you have line 1 and line 2. Line 1 is goes through a more low residential area, and so you might have a tram that can only fit like 20 people. And then the second line goes to a really high dense residential area, and it can sit like 80 people or something like that. And I think in City Skylines that we have right now, you need a mod to do that. Like I said, I don't know anything about vanilla City Skylines. I don't want to. Okay, so I'm glad that they're implementing that into the game. Oh, and also right here, I see that line usage. Thank goodness. So like, you know, this is telling us, like, are people actually using this line? Is this line necessary? Is this causing a traffic that's not necessary? And also, thank you so much. We can set ticket price. Thank goodness, because I think I'm just really bad at setting up transportation. I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed that I spend a lot of time on transportation and trying to have it go through all the hot spots in my city, and it almost no, actually, I've never seen it be 100% profitable. I've never seen, maybe a specific type of transportation is getting a profit, but the entire transport industry having a profit altogether, I've never seen that. So perhaps this is going to solve that issue, and so on and so forth. So I'm really glad that they did that. So finally, we can set ticket price, and hopefully that's for all the different types of transportation. Let's continue. What's this? Let's see. Okay, we got the levels: households, residents, average wealth. Okay, children, teens. Okay, this all looks the same. Uneducated, poorly educated, educated, well educated. Okay, so we now have poorly educated. That's a new one. I'm not sure what this is going to imply. So, like, honestly, the way I wish that it was is just uneducated. The way I wish it were is that it's just uneducated, educated, and highly educated. I wish it was just like that, because at least here in America, I'm used to just, elementary slash middle school, high school, and then university. That's it, right? Because I always see a disparity between, well educated, educated, and highly educated. There's always a disparity. And hopefully they're going to solve this. I don't know, maybe this is just the way I set up my cities, but I always see a giant disparity between the well educated and highly educated, to where, like, everybody, like, all of a sudden, everybody like 45% of the population is like well educated, and then they're just waiting for university to go up, and then the second I put it down, all of a sudden 70% is highly educated. Like, I don't know, that's probably just me, but hopefully they fix that. And yeah, no way, no. What? First of all, this is a giant power plant. That's amazing. Holy crap. So I'm not sure if that's an upgrade. More efficient burn process to. Oh, okay. This changes it just a little bit. Advanced furnace, so you can individually change efficiency, electricity production, usage, storage. So, okay, okay, all of this. All right. So yeah, it seems like, yeah, like I said with the tram thing. So with the tram, you can individually change how the tram building looks, with the tram depot looks, right? Perhaps you could do that with the coal with power plants as well. Perhaps every building that's in the game. Perhaps. I'm really liking this. Oh, we now have air pollution. That is interesting and very worrisome. Okay, that's another challenge in the game. I hope that's not annoying, but yeah, it seems like wind speed and direction is actually going to matter now, instead of it just mattering for electricity. Yeah, so air pollution sources. Yeah, that's crazy. It can. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna have to think about this. What was that? So something about jail availability, prison availability, average crime probability. Escaped crime rate. Ooh, that's new. Police buildings, prisons, police cars. So, are we actually gonna have to put down prisons now, and have them be separated from police buildings? I'm not sure, but the police cars, prison vans. Interesting. Like I said, a lot more telemetry. Yeah, the crime probability here is really high. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Let's continue. Ooh, what is this? Ah, this, okay. So this directly shows us right here, traffic. Oh, no, come on. Traffic flow. So traffic in this game is notoriously like pulling teeth, okay? So this actually shows us the lows and highs of traffic flow. That's interesting, throughout a 24-hour period, okay? And then I think I saw right here, traffic volume, so you can, so traffic flow and traffic volume, okay. So you can have two different, so you can check that too. Yeah, a lot more telemetry, like I just said. If, I sound like a broken record, but yeah, that seems to be a good thing here, because they're getting us a lot more things to work off of. And what was that? Do we finally get to just, thank goodness. Okay, if, like I said, let's be optimistic. The forestry specialty set up on a forested area. Oh, okay. I thought it was allowing us to just, actually this looks new. Hold on, so this looks like pastures or something like that. Then this is just like wheat. That looks like I don't know what these could be. Maybe this is ore. I mean, obviously that's coal. Are they gonna separate ore industry into like separate ones? So this is just like rocks or something like that. Then this is coal. Then this is like metals. Perhaps. And then of course there's oil. All right, and of course right here at the end we're seeing snow. So snow's coming back. So hopefully, because I don't really like the idea of snow being limited to just maps, because you know, unless you live in Antarctica, it's not always snowy, right? So hopefully that gets to be a good feature to where, just during some certain seasons, like in real life, it snows and some it doesn't. So yeah, hopefully we get to see that. Is it like positively gaslighting me into doing what I love to do, which is make cities and city skylines? I don't know. All right, is that it? I believe that's it. There we go. Okay, so that was amazing. So I said there was about I was about to say an hour. That would be insane. I said that there was about a minute of gameplay, but no, that felt like more like 45 seconds. So that was a lot to unpack. So I guess this is the end of the video. So yeah, coming October 24th. I thought it was going to be next year, like early next year. I thought it was going to be like Q1 next year. So that's amazing that we're going to see it. Of course, this was Xbox Games Showcase. Of course, they're going to say that's on Series X and Series S and Game Pass and whatnot. So, but of course, I mean, it's already wishlisted on Steam, so of course it's going to be available on the PC. So yeah, this is amazing. I can't wait for this, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed my very, very, very amateur commentary, and these were just a bunch of thoughts and just a lot of speculations. And if you enjoyed, please press like. And if you want to see me play City Skylines, I usually stream it. At least like, I don't really have a minimum, but yeah, I stream it a lot on my channel. So yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I cannot wait for this, and hopefully in the future we can see the modding community do even greater and greater things with this. So yeah, thank you so very much for watching, guys. Thank you so very much. Bye bye.